Hey everyone, welcome back to The Highest Vibe. I'm Jess, and today I have a sequence for you that's dedicated to your core. So in this class, we're going to focus a lot on strengthening our abdominal muscles. So gaining strength in this area of your body is very important for a strong yoga practice. It just helps you in balancing postures and a number of other standing postures. And energetically, this area of your body is where the solar plexus chakra is located. So that is the area of your body that is responsible for your willpower, your discipline. It has a very fiery element to it. So definitely expect to build a little bit of heat as we move through the sequence today. And it's very important to stay focused on your breath as we move as well. So we're going to begin in a kneeling position. Okay, so beginning today's practice, kneeling. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can also come into a cross-legged seat. We're going to close off our eyes, just turning your palms to face up. Sitting nice and tall here. Lengthening your spine, releasing your shoulders. Just using this time to connect to yourself. Become more aware of sensations in your body. And become more aware of your breath. So as I mentioned, this practice will be focused on our abdominal muscles, strength, discipline, willpower. These are the characteristics associated with the solar plexus, the chakra that's associated with our core strength. So just take a moment to find that strength within yourself and let that power fuel the rest of your practice. And taking a couple more breaths here. Now as you take your next inhale, just gently open your eyes again. So from here, we're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna come into a forearm plank. So just bringing your forearms down at the top of your mat, tucking your toes under, lifting your knees, and finding some length here in the body. So you're reaching your chest, your heart forward, drawing your heels back. Tucking your lower belly in towards your spine. Pressing out through the hands, pressing out through the forearms. Find your breath here. So these static, longer held poses are a great way to start to develop some fire, some heat in the body. Good, let's take 2 more breaths here. Last breath. Good. From here, you're going to draw your hips up towards the sky. Send your chest back. Good. Inhale, come forward, back to the forearm plank. Exhale, reach your hips towards the sky. Inhale, forward. Exhale, reach up. Good. Continue moving with your breath here. As you send your hips up towards the sky, use your abdominal muscles to help you. So your strength is coming right from the center. 2 more. Last one. Good, come back forward into that forearm plank and just release your hips and your belly down to the mat. Relax your feet, walk your hands forward and find Sphinx pose. So you want your elbows to be directly underneath of your shoulders, fingertips are spread wide, send your heart forward and open up the chest. Good, pressing into the tops of your feet, engaging the legs, maybe finding a lift in your kneecaps. Good, breathing here. Feeling that opening across the front of the body. 2 more breaths. Good, last one. Really send your heart forward through your arms. Good, from here, just slide your hands back so they come under your shoulders. We're gonna press back into a child's pose. So the big toes come together, knees are wide. Relax your hips down towards your heels. Keep your arms activated for this version of child's pose. Pressing into the mat with your hands, elbows are lifted. One more breath. Good. On your next inhale, just lift your hips up and find tabletop pose. So you want to make sure that your shoulders are directly over top of your wrists and your hips are right over top of your knees. Pressing the mat away from you, find that lift in the chest so the shoulders are nice and strong here. Good. Just warming up our spine with a few cat and cows. So inhale, drop the belly, open up the chest. Send your gaze forward. Exhale, rounding your spine, tucking your tailbone under, and pressing the earth away from you. And inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Good, a few more rounds, just moving at your own pace, trying to synchronize your breath with your movement. Last round. And inhale to meet back in a neutral position. So make sure that your back is nice and flat here. The belly is drawn in. Good. From here, we're going to extend our right leg straight back behind. Press the toes down into the mat. Draw the heel down so you feel a nice stretch down the back of your leg. Good. From here, lift the right leg off of the mat. Reach your left arm forward. Good. So reach the fingertips and the toes in opposite directions. Get really long here. Good. Point through your right foot. Take an inhale, find even more length. Exhale, we're going to bring the knee towards the elbow. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Continue moving. Pressing the right hand into the mat. Breathe. Good. One more round. Lengthen. And release the hand. Release the right knee down to the mat. Just wiggle the hips from side to side. Coming back to stillness, just taking a moment to realign your hands and your knees. And from here, we're going to extend the left leg straight back behind. Press the toes into the mat and draw the heel down. Good. From here, lift the foot off of the ground. Extend the legs straight back behind you. Reach your right arm forward. Good. So so really find that length here. Not so much about how high you can lift the leg and the arm, but how much length from fingers to toes. Good, pointing through that left foot. Take an inhale, get long. Exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Continue moving with your breath, creating length and firing up that core. One more. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release the hand, release the knee. And just shake your hips from side to side. Good, from here we'll come into downward facing dog. So reach your hands forward, fingers are spread wide, tuck your toes, reach your hips up towards the sky. Good, so just take a moment here to find your alignment with your hands and your feet. And then settle into the posture. If it feels good, you can move around by pedaling your feet or moving your hips from side to side. You can also choose to stay in stillness here and just really notice the sensations going on in the body. Making sure the shoulders stay relaxed away from the ears. Allow your head to hang heavy. Breathing space into the back of your legs. Reach your hips up high. Find more length in your spine. Good. We're going to take a twist here in our downward facing dog. So lift your right hand off the mat and reach for the outer edge of your left shin. If you can reach for the ankle, that's great too. And then you're going to twist the chest towards the left. Breathe here. So you're turning your gaze out to that left wall. Breathing here. Good. Place your right hand back towards the top of the mat. Take your twist on the other side. So the left hand reaches for the outside edge of that right shin. Maybe you can reach for the ankle. Open up the chest. Continue to twist, looking to the right wall. Breathing here. Good. Placing the left hand back towards the top of the mat and just shake your hips from side to side. Good. From here, we're going to walk our feet towards our hands, coming into ragdoll pose. So feet stay about hip distance apart. You can bend your knees here if you'd like. Grabbing hold of opposite elbows, allowing the upper body to stay heavy. Top of the head points down towards the mat. And just take a moment here to reconnect with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. Good. Releasing your hands towards the mat and just walk your feet in to touch. Big toes are touching, little space in between the heels. As you take your next inhale, slide the hands up to the shins, reach the crown of the head forward and find a flat back. Good. And then exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Good. Exhale, folding forward. Good. This time, inhale, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Good. Bring the feet about hip distance apart. Keep the arms up. Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Lift up through the right side of the waist. Reach the right hand up and then lean towards your left. Good. Feeling a nice stretch down the right side of the body. Keep the chest open. Maybe take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Grab a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Lengthen through the side of the waist. Reach the left hand up and then lean your weight to the right. Breathing here. Good. Inhale, coming back to center. Release the hands and just let your arms come down by your side. Good, so bring your hands to your hips. Ground into your left foot. We're gonna bring the right knee up in towards the chest and just hug the right knee in, interlacing the shins around the front. Interlacing your fingers around the front of the shin. Good, standing nice and tall, pressing out of that left foot. Good, finding your balance, using your core muscles to support you in this pose. So turn your abdominal muscles on. Good, from here, keep your left hand grabbing onto the front of your knee. Reach your right arm back behind you, palm faces out. Good, see if you can allow your gaze to follow. So you're looking back at your right hand. Good, you might start to shake here, that's okay. Good, slowly come back. Right hand grabs the knee. Just lift the knee up in towards you, stand nice and tall. Good, keep that knee lifted. Bring your hands into your heart. Good, from here we're gonna send the right foot straight back behind, finding warrior three. Good, flex through the right foot, toes point down. Reach the crown of your head forward. Find length in your spine, nice flat back. Good, one more breath here. Good, next inhale, bring the right knee forward, tuck it into your chest, reach your arms up towards the sky, hands come apart, extend the leg forward. Hold it here, 3, 2, and 1. Release the right foot down, release your arms. Good, second side. So hands can start at your waist, ground into your right foot, lift your left knee in towards the chest. Interlace your fingers around the front of the shin, hug the knee in closer as you stand taller. Good, shoulders are down, chest is open. Breathe here. Pressing out of the bottom of your right foot, keep your right hand on the knee. Extend the left arm straight back behind you. Palm faces out. And see if you can look at your left hand. Keep your eyes focused. Keep breathing. Good, slowly come back to center. Hug the knee in nice and close to the body. Keep the knee lifted. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Good, send the left leg straight back behind you, nice and controlled, finding warrior three. Flexing through the left foot, toes point down. Find more length in the leg. Find more length in your spine. Nice flat back. Breathe here. Good. Next, inhale. Lifting the knee up in towards the chest. Reaching your arms towards the sky. Extend the left leg forward and hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release the foot down, release your arms. Stepping your feet together, big toes are touching. Taking a vinyasa, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog, open the chest. Exhale, find downward dog.
So we'll pause here in downward dog, using this as an opportunity to deepen your inhale, lengthen your exhale. One more breath. Good. Next, inhale, bend your knees deeply, looking forward. So we're looking to where we want to go. So as you take your next breath in, can you hop to the top of your mat? And then just come down to your seat. Good. So knees are bent to start. Bring your hands just on either side, just behind you. Fingertips point forward. Good. Draw the knees in towards the chest, so the feet are lifted here. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale to extend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Good. So the abdominal muscles are working really hard here. Good. Chest stays open. Spine stays long. Good. You might be shaking, and that's okay. Stay with it. Use your breath. Good. 2 more. Good. Lifting up. Release the feet down. We'll cross our feet. Bring your hands forward. Step back into plank pose. Take your vinyasa. Meeting back in downward dog. Take a breath or two here. So definitely starting to develop a bit of heat in the body. Hopefully that heat is stemming right from your center, right from your solar plexus. Good. Inhale, bend both knees. Look to where you want to go, and then jump the feet forward and come down to your seat. From here, keep your knees bent. Hands come together. We're gonna roll down to our back. We're gonna go nice and slow. So see if you can segment your back into 3 parts. So we're lowering the low back down first, the upper back, the shoulders. Releasing your head down, releasing your arms by your side. Just bring your feet in a little bit. And then from here, we're gonna bring the knees in towards the chest. And then from here, we're gonna reach the arms forward. So lift your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Reach your fingertips as far forward as you can. Breathe here. Two more. Last one. Good. Interlacing your hands, bring them behind your head. Elbows stay nice and wide here. Chest is open. Good. We're going to do our yogi bicycles. So bring your right elbow towards your left knee as you straighten through the right leg. Good. Switching sides. Left elbow, right knee. Good. And then just move from side to side, trying to keep both shoulders lifted off the mat. Good. You can go a little bit faster if you'd like. Stay breathing. Keep that core turned on. Keep pressing the low back into the mat. Keep the elbows nice and wide. Good. Just a few more. Last 2. Good. Come back to center. Release the head. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a few big breaths. You can rock from side to side if that feels good for your low back. Good. Okay, just release your feet down to the mat. We're going to take a full body stretch. So extend your legs, point your toes, reach your arms over your head. Get really long in the body here. So this should feel really nice. Just enjoy this nice stretch for the abdominal muscles. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale, release your arms down by your side. We're going to take Shavasana here, so bring the feet apart. Bring the arms wide, palms face up. And feel free to make any adjustments here so that you can come into a place of stillness. Allowing your eyes to close if you haven't already. And just coming into a place of rest. Allowing your breath to slow down. Letting it come back to a more natural, even pace. Beginning to deepen your breath now. Bringing small movement back to the body through your fingers and your toes. Your hands, your feet. Moving your head from right to left. And from here, bend into your knees and roll onto your right side. Extending your right arm up and using it as a pillow for your head. And just take a breath here. And when you feel ready, you can help yourself up to a seated position. Trying to keep your eyes closed. Sitting nice and tall. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. And just using this moment to recognize yourself for all of your effort, for your willpower and your discipline. Thank you for joining me for this fiery core class. Bring your thumbs up to the center of your forehead. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me for this class. I hope you were able to build a little bit of heat and you felt your abdominal muscles really working today. Thanks again for tuning in, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.